Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Tokyo DisneySea and I am so excited. This park has some of my all-time favorite Disney attractions and a brand new land, Fantasy Springs, that I've never been to before, and I'm so excited to show you guys around and give you a tour of the park, ride all the rides, eat some food, and have a beautiful Tokyo DisneySea kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. It is such a beautiful day out today. The temperatures are in the low 60s and I'm excited to explore the park with you and show you guys around. I love all of the attractions here and the food is amazing and we're gonna try to do everything. One of the biggest tips I can give you if you plan on coming to Tokyo DisneySea is get here as early as possible or stay on property and book a vacation package that includes everything. Like I mentioned, they sell a Premier Access Pass that you can pay to skip the lines on some of the popular attractions, and Fantasy Springs is so popular, and we tried to get a Premier Access Pass because we're not staying on property this time, and we got here at 8 a.m. and the park opened at 9, and by the time we got in it was like an hour and a half and all of the passes were gone. We were able to get the one for Tangled, one of the new rides in Fantasy Springs, but the Frozen one is gone and the Peter Pan one isn't until like 9 o'clock tonight. So try to get here as early as possible or stay on property because that is a very big stress reliever because they book everything and you don't have to wait in lines. It all comes with your vacation package. And would you take a look at that? Mount Prometheus. Isn't it so beautiful? It doesn't even seem like a Disney park. And the journey to the center of the earth is actually inside that volcano. There's a ride that you can actually journey to the center of the earth. And it's so cool and only in this park. Luckily, we're probably going to be able to ride that ride because it's not as popular as Fantasy Springs and some of the other attractions. And it's really cool. And like I mentioned, there's still so many other cool rides here. So we're gonna have a fun day, even getting some snacks and trying some food. Like I mentioned, this park has some of my favorite Disney attractions of all time. You have everything from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and then the brand new Fantasy Springs area that has attractions based off of Tangled, Frozen, and Peter Pan. And I'm excited to go and check out the new land for the first time. And like I said, just share all my experiences with you. Here is a look at the park map, and they actually have these in English too. The whole park has 8 different lands. Fantasy Springs, which is the newest one, Lost River Delta, they've got Arabian Coast, Mermaid Lagoon, Mysterious Island, the Mediterranean Harbor, American Waterfront, and Port Discovery. And on the back, they have a whole entire map just dedicated to Fantasy Springs. Sadly, we're only here for one day, so I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible. In fact, this is actually a very short trip to Japan for me. I think in total we only have 5 days, and we're mainly here for Star Wars Celebration with Roosevelt's. So we're gonna see how much we can get done. That's why I'm not staying on property. I probably would have booked a vacation package, but I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what it's like if you did want to come and just try doing it. You know, the standby way or just coming in not staying on property. To start the day, I think we're gonna make our way straight back to Fantasy Springs, and we have to cut through Mount Prometheus here, but this is such an amazing reveal. This is where 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Journey to the Center of the Earth is. Look how beautiful it is. I love it in here. Wow. It's like we're in a whole new world, and I think Fantasy Springs is that way. I love it here so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait to ride Journey to the Center of the Earth too. This is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but it's not in a Nautilus. They just have a Nautilus like for decoration down there. It's kind of a unique ride. Like I mentioned, I only have today to explore Tokyo DisneySea, and we don't even have a whole day because we still need to go to Star Wars Celebration. And I figured I'd bring you guys along and show you all of the cool Star Wars stuff, and then afterwards we might go out and explore Tokyo. But that'll be later in the video, so it might be a long video. There it is, Fantasy Springs. Wow, I'm so excited to be able to see this for the first time. When we came last time, they were just building the park, so this was all under construction. But they got so much going on over here. Uh-oh. I think we already see our first long line for one of the attractions. I think this is the line for Rapunzel. It really is. Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. That's the ride we got the premiere access for. Holy moly. Wow, it's got to be like a 200-minute wait at this moment because we're not even in the land yet. And it's like triple like queued up here. That's a lot of people. Oh, wow, you can see Peter in the mountain there, Anna and Elsa, and then Rapunzel over there. So it kind of forks. Peter Pan that way and Tangled that way. We're going to Tangled. The line for the Tangled ride might be the longest Disney line I've ever seen in my life. Rapunzel's Lantern Festival is a 240-minute wait. Luckily, we got that premiere access pass, and they even have a little restaurant here, the Snuggly Duckling. Look at that. I wonder what food they have. And then on the other side, I think, is the Frozen Land. Yeah, it's right over here. Oh, and you get a good view of the new Hotel Fantasy Springs up there. I really hope we can ride the Frozen ride and Peter Pan. I think we'll at least get 2 of the rides done here. Oh boy, this looks like the line for Frozen starting already. And we didn't even get in the land yet. I think you guys are starting to see the pattern on how busy it is here at Tokyo DisneySea. The only reason I'm showing all of the long lines is so that you guys can see what it's like. If you ever do plan on coming to visit, I'm not like mad about it. I'm a little shocked, but it's kind of expected, especially since this is such the like most popular area and it's the newest park, actually newest park in all of Disney. It honestly looks like there might be a line for the priority access too. Oh yeah, it's back here, Scotty. Priority access. Rapunzel's tower is up there. I wish she'd let down her hair so we can get on the ride. That was absolutely beautiful. The lantern room gave me chills and I felt the hairs on my arms stand up. The only thing is I feel like it was a little too short. I didn't want it to end. And when I saw that we were coming up to the end, I was like, no. And it made me sad because I would have loved to see another 2 rooms in there. But honestly, it was so beautiful, and it was worth the extra 40-minute wait with the Priority Express Pass. I don't know if I'd wait 240 minutes for it, though. I mean, if it was my first time, I think I would. Luckily, while we were waiting in line, we were able to get another premiere pass for Peter Pan, which is another attraction here at Fantasy Springs. But we have a couple of minutes before that, so I think maybe we'll get something to eat. Maybe check out the Snuggly Duckling. The Snuggly Duckling. Here is a look at the menu at the Snuggly Duckling. They have a Duckling's Dream Cheeseburger, a fried shrimp burger, a Duckling muffin, and a Sweet Ever After. The only thing I probably would want to get is that Sweet Ever After, but I need something savory. I need like some real food. Since we've got Peter Pan in a little bit, at least I can show you the Frozen Land. I wish we can ride it. I'll keep checking, but I'm sure the wait time is pretty long. And like I said, all the access passes are gone. Here it is, the Frozen Kingdom. Oh, and they've got some food over here. They've got Oaken's Oak Food, Oaken's OK Food. I don't know what they got here. It looks like it's Yo-Ho Bread. Yo-Ho Bread, I don't even know what that is. Kind of look like I would try it, and this looks like the line for the ride right here. Oh, it's actually really beautiful in here. Wow. I really wish we could actually go into the ride, but I'm thinking it's the same thing. Oh yeah, 220 minutes. Wow, that's incredible. What a view. Oh, never mind. It's only a 180-minute wait. Never mind. I thought it was 220. Still, though, 180. Oh, wow. And there's tons of room over here, too. Look at this. This whole area back here is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Oh, kawaii. Sorry, I'm probably running around at this point because this is my first time seeing all of this. So you're getting like my live reactions and I'm just like, wow. And I'm just like focusing in on the things that catch my fancy, you know? Also, I didn't know that you can actually walk right into Fantasy Springs if you're staying at the Fantasy Springs Hotel. Like it's inside the land. Here it is, Neverland. Look at the big pirate ship there. Wow. Oh, and you can go up inside there. That's kind of cool. At least it doesn't seem so crowded over here. Like it has a little bit more of a space to walk around. But that's because there's not like any food. I think all the food is just in the other side. In fact, I don't see any Peter Pan like snack stations. I just see the 2 rides. Well, they have 1 ride and then they have a walking kind of attraction for Tinkerbell. Oh wait, you got a Lookout Cookout. Never mind. There's a cool little restaurant. Lost Kids Snack Box, butter curry chicken, and then they have a lemon Ted chicken. Oh, a lemon tea chicken. And then they have smoked chicken leg, Lookout brownie. Let me see if I can order something from the mobile order, because this looks actually really interesting. I might want something from here if I can. Well, would you fancy that? We ended up getting a mobile order for 20 minutes. So we're gonna get some Lookout Cookout, a little Peter Pan food. I wanted to try both of the snack boxes, and they're both just chicken strips, just different flavors. This one is the curry one, and I can tell by the curry seasoning on there. And then this one is the lemon tea one, and I'm not too sure what all of the other stuff is. I can't read the menu because it's in Japanese. I can use the translator, but I think I just like being surprised. And it was actually pretty cheap. I love the way that they present it too. The food presentation is A++. I decided on putting it all together in one box because I didn't want to carry 2 boxes, but I'm excited to try it. It looks like you get 3 tenders per snack box, so I think we'll go with this one first. And I don't know which one it is. Oh yeah, you can tell because like it's got like a curry dusting. I think this is the lemon tea one. Lemon tea chicken tenders. The lemon tea chicken tenders have like a nice little sweet glaze to them. Honestly, it reminds me of like honey batter chicken tenders. I like it, but I want to try the curry ones now. Now it's time to try the curry one, and this is what I was talking about, the dusting on there. The curry chicken tenders are good, but I think I like the lemon tea ones better. I do like that they have like that dusting of curry flavoring on there, so it has a different texture, but I can't get over that sweet lemon tea taste. That sweet lemon tea taste. This is one of the other things in the box. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like bread, I think. Oh. Wow. That's actually really good, whatever it is. All right, well, we tried the chicken tenders. We tried whatever that was. They have like a pull-apart bread here, a pop-up, and then these pink chips. These are like potato chips, so might as well give those a go. Ooh, and now they're playing Let It Go. I like hanging out here in Frozen. I would spend all day here just kind of taking in the views. Now it's time to head on into the Peter Pan ride, and I'm excited. The only thing is I think it's a 3D ride, kind of like Flight of Passage or Soarin', so I don't know how well it's gonna come out on video, so I'll try to show you. And also, I'm sure the music might get copyrighted, but I'll show you guys everything I can, and I'm excited to ride it because I love the Rapunzel ride. Like I said, I just wish it was a little bit longer, and I probably would have been at peace, just sitting there floating around in the lantern section. Man, that was, I can't get over it. I'm still thinking about it. I want to go back to there. I want to go to there. I ran into some friends here at Tokyo DisneySea. Anywho's, oh, paging Mr. Morrow, you made my day. How awesome was that? I never thought in a million years anybody would ever want to wear a shirt with my face on it, let alone here in Japan. I can't believe that just happened. Like, I feel so honored. Thank you, Hero, for saying hi. And if anybody wants to buy any of the shirts I wear in my videos, there's a link in the description that'll give you 15% off your first order with Roosevelt's. And look at this shirt even. This is one of the new shirts that they're going to be selling in the parks. This is a Disney Parks Roosevelt shirt, and it's the Tiki Room. But I had to say that was incredible. What a great moment. Here it is, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure, and it looks like it's 100-minute standby wait. But lucky we were able to grab one of those priority access entrants. I don't know, they call it the Premier Pass, but then they label it the priority access. But we're heading on in, off to Neverland. It's a 3D ride, so you gotta use some special glasses to see Neverland. The ride vehicles are gigantic pirate ships. This is so interesting and cool looking, and I think they sit like 4, 8, 12 people per ship, so it makes it move a lot faster. Wow, that was amazing. Peter Pan was amazing. It was like Flight of Passage, but instead of flying on the back of an Ikran, you were flying with Peter and the Lost Boys. I loved it so much, and I definitely think it might be my new favorite ride here at Tokyo Sea. It was that good. But now I think we're gonna leave Fantasy Springs. I want to try to get back for Frozen, but if we can't, like I said, I don't care. I'm still having the best time ever, and I want to make my way over to another ride that I've never done before, the Sindbad ride, because I think it's only a 5-minute wait. We made our way up to Sindbad. They also have a magic carpet ride, but I'm excited. This is one of the rides I've been wanting to ride for a long time. Sindbad Storybook Voyage. Look at this. The whole outside looks amazing, and like I said, I think it's a 5-minute wait. 5 minutes. Join the crew of Sindbad the Sailor and embark upon a leisurely boat ride in search of the greatest treasures of all. Come set sail with Sindbad and Chandu? Oh. How was that Sindbad ride only a 5-minute wait? I thought that was one of the best rides in the park. I loved the audio animatronics. Did you see that gigantic genie? That was so impressive. And then the whale at the end? I'm kind of shocked by this ride, and I'm so excited that we got to ride it this time. I saw it last time when I was here, and I was like, oh, it's a 5-minute wait. It's probably like It's a Small World. But I was wrong. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean mixed with It's a Small World, and I loved it. But now I think we're gonna keep moving along. I do want to get something else to eat, and then we're gonna make our way to Journey to the Center of the Earth and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We're gonna keep moving along. I'm gonna cut through the Little Mermaid area. Look at it over here. Ariel's got her own castle. That's pretty impressive. Oh, and look, there's another popcorn line over there. Wow, I'm telling you, I don't know what flavor popcorn that one is. Oh, garlic and shrimp. Holy moly. This whole area is so cool though. Oh, I wonder what's inside the Little Mermaid castle here. You can actually go inside. What? This is so crazy. They even have their own like quick service area down here full of a bunch of different food spots and merchandise. The Little Mermaid area was awesome, but I want to make my way back into Mount Prometheus so we can go ride Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is so cool because I think 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is literally right next to it. So we can do both of them. I am just so obsessed with the way that you transition from the different lands here. Like going back into where Mount Prometheus is, just that first initial view is so beautiful. That way was the Little Mermaid area, and now we're back over here by Mount Prometheus. Look at that. Isn't it so cool? And I think we're doing, let's do Journey to the Center of the Earth first. I think it's over on this side. Journey to the Center of the Earth has a 25-minute wait. We're kind of lucking out now. It seems like most of the big long waits are in Fantasy Springs. Now it's time for Journey to the Center of the Earth. They've got a little pre-show before we journey to the center of the earth. Kind of looks like elevators. Scotty, you said before, are we taking an elevator down to the center of the earth? Looks like. Ooh, it smells nice in here.
Remember to secure taxi license and other departments.
前方のセーフティーバーにしっかりとおつかまりください。また立ち上がったり手や足を外に出さないように。
That was such an awesome ride. I've ridden that last year, but I wanted to do it again because I love the big animatronic. I love all the gigantic animatronics they have here, especially getting off Sindbad. I'm starting to see a little trend, and I like it. Now I think we're gonna go to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This one's gonna be very hard to film because it's very dark, and it might get a little blurry because of the bubbles in the water, you know, with the camera and all. Look at these things. Oh, here comes our little submarine. I don't know what to call them.
I don't know either.
"20,000 Leagues Under the Sea" was so much fun. I hope it came out okay. It was a little dark in there. I wish I could ride it with like the original Nautilus, but I still like it. Now it's time to move along. I want to get something to eat, ride some more rides, and you know, just keep exploring Tokyo DisneySea. We made it to Port Discovery now, and this is where the Aquatopia is. And then they have Nemo and Friends Sea Rider. But I think I just want to do Aquatopia. I think this is kind of like a stage show, maybe. Look at this, Mrs. Incredible. Just walking around giving high fives to Duffies. That's cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, champion. Thank you. And over here is the Aquatopia. Look at this. I love this ride. And I think it was closed temporarily, and I think it's back up now. Should we go, Scotty? Yeah, right? Looks like it just opened back up, so that means we gotta walk on. Look at that. I'm sure it's not a long wait for this ride anyway, but it's one that I've always wanted to ride. Our pass for Indiana Jones is in 45 minutes, so maybe after we get on here, grab something to eat, it'll be time to ride, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. Look at them. Look at the way they spin. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was going to hit us.
Like bumper boat. I feel like that song should be playing.
Do-do. Ah! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Ooh! Wow, this is great. Oh wow, look at that big like whirlpool there. Whoa. I don't know if we go inside of it. Wow, can you imagine if it just took us under that waterfall and we get drenched? I never know when the spins are coming. Oh, we get close to this waterfall. No. I was afraid of losing my hat because of the wind. I get nervous when we go backwards, actually. This is a really fun ride. I'm loving it. I think we're going back to station now.
You've reached the end of your Aquatopia.
That was great. Oh, that was great. I love this ride. Oh. I know. Wait, why are we going in backwards?
We're about to swing around.
Oh boy, one last spin. Look at the way they back you in there. That is so good. This is a great ride. The Aquatopia was such a fun ride. It's just one of those rides that make you smile and laugh. But now I think we're gonna start making our way over to Indiana Jones in that area, see if they've got any food without long waits, and then we can eventually ride with our 40th anniversary pass. We made our way down to the Lost River Delta area. This is where Indiana Jones is, and they also have a Mickey, Minnie, and Donald character meet and greet area. 35 minutes for Donald, 45, and then 55 for Mickey there. But I think we're gonna just head right on over to Indy. Gotta go meet Indy. For the most part, we got almost all the rides that I wanted to do done. Everything except for Frozen. I would do Soarin', but like I said, it's almost the same as all the other Soarins except for the end scene. And then Tower of Terror is a little bit different, but you know, I've done it on the last trip. And then they have Toy Story Midway Mania, which is the same. So we're looking pretty good. Indiana Jones Adventure, Temple of the Crystal Skull. The legend continues from Disney and George Lucas. Presented by Panasonic. It's not our time to go in yet, so maybe we'll look at some of the food options over here. Last time I was here, I ate at this Yucatan Base Camp Grill. Maybe we'll try something there again. To be honest, from the way that we started the day, I didn't think we were gonna get a lot done here, but it honestly seems like everything's just rolling into place. Like Rapunzel's was a hard start because of the long line, and even getting into the park kind of made me feel like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen, but I feel like we accomplished a lot. A part of the food and wine festival here at Tokyo DisneySea. They've got fried prawns and salsa here at the Yucatan Base Camp Grill. Last time I was here, I ate a pile of rice in the shape of Donald's butt, and it was pretty good. So maybe I'll sample onto the fried prawns there. They also have a chef's special set, but I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like some kind of fish. I think I might stick to the prawns and the waterfalls like I used to. We decided to try a little bit of everything. A lot of this stuff is special for the Food and Wine Festival. We've got the fried prawns over here with salsa, and they give you 2 chips. And then we've got hashed potatoes with onions. I'm guessing these are like little fried mashed potato bites. And then a smoked chicken leg. And of course, I had to get the green dumpling men. Look at this. I love this. I actually had this in Tokyo Disneyland, and it's like a perfect little dessert for Tokyo Disneyland. So might as well dive on in. Maybe we'll start with the prawns or the chicken leg. A little bit of chicken leg. First, let's start with the fried prawns. I'm not even sure what prawns are. I thought they were just a fancy way of saying shrimp. Or maybe it's like a fancy shrimp. I like fried shrimp anyway, so I'm probably gonna like the fried prawns. So here we go. The fried prawns have a nice little crunchy outside to them. I like the batter a lot. I kind of want to try the salsa. Now I want to dive into the hashed potatoes with onions. I don't know why they call it hash. I thought it said mashed, but it's an H, not an M. So it may be a way that they say it here. I'm going to break this open first to see what it looks. Oh, look at that. Look at that pillowy center there. Ooh, it's like tater tots. These are so delicious. They might be my favorite little snack. And it's not like a tater tot because I think tater tots have little tiny cube potatoes. This is more like a mashed potato filling and a little bit of diced onion in there. But I would definitely get them again. I like them a lot. Now it's time to dive into the spicy smoked chicken leg. And look at this thing. It's actually pretty big and it doesn't look like a chicken leg. It's got like a weird, like kind of outline to it, but I'm gonna try it. I like the chicken, but I don't like the spiciness of the outside. They definitely put a lot of seasoning on there before they smoke it. You can actually see, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it looks hot, but it's still pretty cheap. All of this stuff was actually really cheap. Enough of the chicken leg business. Now I want to get to the little green alien dumplings here, and I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this since I got them last time. The claw. The claw has chosen me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that once.
Oh yeah, they're usually chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. The last time I had these, I think they were a combination of chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, so we'll find out which one. Oh, it's chocolate! If I would have to pick like a favorite thing out of everything I just ate, it has to be those hashed potatoes with onions. I'm not the biggest fan of the chicken, and the prawns were pretty good, but just a very small portion. You know what I mean? Usually when you get, you know, shrimp and salsa and chips, it's a little bit more than 2 chips. 2 chips. Enough of the fried prawn business. It's time to head on in and visit the Temple of the Crystal Skull. Priority access entrance. I love the original Indiana Jones ride in Disneyland, California, and I can't wait to ride the new one at Disney's Animal Kingdom when it replaces Dinosaur, but I think this one is the scariest one because the queue has like tons of skeletons, and I think this is the best one until Animal Kingdom opens. Look at all of the skeletons down here. Look at this. Isn't that so cool? They literally just got a bunch of bones down there, floating in the water. Oh my lord.
So bad on
I know. This is your favorite ride, Scotty, huh?
It gets better every time.
Indiana Jones was wild. It was tossing me around and I hit my knees off the banister. But I think I like the one in California more because it's a little bit brighter and they have the pyrotechnics. This one is all about the crystal skull. But I think this one's scarier because they have a little bit more of like a scarier aspect to it. But let me know what you guys think. And now I think we're going to keep moving along. There's only like one more land that we haven't been to. And that is over by Tower of Terror and Toy Story. I don't know if we'll have time to ride the rides, but at least I want to walk out that way, show you guys around, and who knows, maybe do a little shopping. And then we got to make our way to Star Wars Celebration. This is the American waterfront, the only other land we haven't went and explored at. We did a little bit of my last video, so you guys can check it out if you want. They have Tower of Terror and Toy Story and a pretty cool lounge called the Roosevelt Lounge. But sadly, I think our time has come to an end here and we got to keep moving along. I just wanted to show you the area. We did a big old lap, a big circle around Tokyo DisneySea. Isn't it amazing? I know, right?
It's crazy.
I think our time is done here at Tokyo DisneySea. I had a lot of fun. I'm sad I wasn't able to do Frozen, but I have a feeling I think we're going to be back here soon enough. Now we have to get ready and go check out Star Wars Celebration, but I got to grab my Star Wars shirt, and then we're going to go out and we're going to go explore Tokyo a little bit. Oh, and I got to get my cherry blossom shirt because I think we're going to see some cherry blossoms as we go walking around Tokyo. I got a shirt for everything. As I was leaving, I wanted to stop and pick up a little present, and I got a Duffy and then one of the Lost Boys caps here. Look at that. Peter Pan Neverland Adventure, but I love Duffy. It's got the little hidden Mickeys on the paws. It's very fancy. Look at those little paws. All right, we're all switched out into my Star Wars shirt, and this is the new Star Wars shirt that Roosevelt's is selling inside the parks. And since I wasn't able to show it in the parks because we were here in Tokyo, I figured I'd wear it at Star Wars Celebration. And now we're gonna go hang out, check out the floor, see if we see any cool cosplayers, and then go back out and enjoy a little bit of Tokyo at night. Last time I came to Star Wars Celebration, it was my first time in London, and it's so cool that they do it in different places every single 2 years. So I think before that it was Anaheim, and then it was Europe, and now in Japan. At the end of this celebration, they usually announce where the next one's going to take place, and I got my fingers crossed for Orlando. Explore Star Wars Celebration. Wow. The celebration has been going on now. I think this is the second day. It's Saturday, which is the busiest day. But we didn't come for opening day because me and Scotty were at Tokyo Disneyland. But I'm excited to go check the Roosevelt's booth out and also any other cool vendors or activations that's going on. Here is a map of the show floor. They got the collector's stage here, the food hall, fan stage, the Twin Sun stage, the autograph section, Hasbro up there. Where's the Roosevelt's booth?
We are...
I think right here. Oh yeah, right next to Citizen.
That little guy right there.
Yep. And there's a lot of different things happening. And it's actually spread out pretty well. There's the main stage though. Star Wars Celebration Live, Japan 2025. Look at all these people. Oh wow, look at, holy moly. This is actually looking not so busy. I think it's less busy than Europe actually. I appreciate that so many things have like cool Japanese references to them. They have an anime pavilion here, and I think on the inside they have a beautiful cherry blossom display. Look at that. Two of my favorite things, Japan and Star Wars colliding. We're gonna have to bob and weave when we're going through here. Bob and weave. Oh wow, look. Yo, so many awesome cosplayers. And I think they did the run through here earlier and I missed it. And there it is, the Roosevelt's booth. It looks a little busy over here. The congestion is real. And I'll show you guys a look at some of the exclusive shirts. I know a lot of them already sold out. They got a little poster up over there, but look at the line. Holy moly. Here is a look at the exclusives for Star Wars Celebration here. I know that Friday is already sold out, but the bomber jacket's gone too, but they all look amazing. And I want to get the hat. Oh, it's gone. Wow. Dang, Star Wars Japanese hat. Maybe next year. We're gonna do a quick Roosevelt's family photo, and then there's a whole nother section of the celebration that we haven't checked out. It's very busy here, so it's hard for me to show you guys a lot of the different booths and stuff like that, because so many people are like crammed inside there, but I'll do my best, and then we're heading back out and enjoying a little bit more of Tokyo. Here's the other section that I was talking about. It's kind of cool because it's almost like indoors, outdoors. You have this nice little area here that connects to both sides. So you're able to come outside and get some fresh air and kind of congelate. Congelate? I think that's a new word I just made up. I kind of want to go see the live stage because it seems like every time I walk down this way, you hear like a big, exciting cheer. Oh, and they're tossing merch out. Wow, look at this. Oh, they got it's like a shirt cannon up there. We're probably gonna head back to the hotel and get ready to change so we can go out and explore Tokyo. Sorry I wasn't able to film much in the convention itself. It's very busy and there's a lot of loud noises and music, and some of the panels you can't film at because they were showing full episodes of upcoming series. But some of the highlights, I think, were the announcements, like Ryan Gosling starring in a new standalone Star Wars film coming out soon. Anakin's coming back for Ahsoka Season 2, and then they're gonna have a new mall animated series that looks awesome. So I'm pretty excited, and like I said, I'm gonna go home, grab my little cherry blossom shirt, and we're gonna go out and explore Tokyo. Check out Shibuya. I'm sorry, sometimes I trip on the words because I'm not really that good at, pronouncing English. So coming to Japan, reading some of the areas and towns gets a little tricky, but I'll do my best.
Watch the Japanese one, Star Wars. I definitely got you. Awesome.
We're gonna start the day by hanging out in Shibuya, which is one of the most iconic neighborhoods here in Tokyo, and it's home to some incredible shops and restaurants, and it even has the world's busiest pedestrian crosswalk. Around 3,000 people can cross at the same exact time, and it makes Times Square look like a little small town, and it's just so cool, and I'm excited to just explore around with you guys. Just take a look at all of these awesome shops and stores, and it's very busy here, lots of foot traffic. Luckily there's no cars on the road, so I think we're just gonna browse around and see if we can find a store we can get some fancy things at. I've definitely rubbed shoulders with a bunch of people so far on this trip, especially walking down this street. We're crossing the street and I looked up and look at that, a little Dalmatian. Pets always come first. I kind of miss Gracie Girl. If any of you have any cool recommendations of things to do in Tokyo, let me know in the comments below, because like I said, I'm not really an expert. This is only my second time visiting here, and I'm more of a go with the flow kind of guy, and I just love sharing my experiences with you. I think we're gonna go make our way into the Meiji Shrine. This whole area just looks so beautiful, and I'm excited to learn a little bit about the history here in Japan. The Meiji period was a really historical time when Japanese knowledge started intertwining with Western culture, and you can see a lot of the history as we're walking around, and it will lead up to actually going to the main shrine itself. But I'm just loving it here already. It's beautiful. You'll start noticing a lot of really cool art and history pieces. Right here, there's a bunch of barrels of wine from France, and that's because Emperor Meiji really was the first emperor to kind of bring in the idea of Western civilization to Japan. And it's so cool because he loved French wine. And then on the other side, they have a nice selection of sake barrels. Look at that. It looks so beautiful here. And it's very busy. It's a very busy touristy spot, and it's definitely worth it just in the history alone. Barrels of sake wrapped in straw. Look at that. It's good for photos too. I think we're gonna move along. This was so beautiful, and I'm hoping that we can see a couple more shrines on this visit. And I wish I could have showed you more, but like I said, a lot of the areas they had like no camera or no video recording, so I want to be respectful. But we're going to a place where I can show you guys lots of more things. Another thing I'm really excited to be able to see is the cherry blossoms. This is chakra. Look at how beautiful this is. So quiet, and I loved all the different colors just popping off on the tree. I kind of just want to hang out here and read a book. And I don't even read. People come from all around the world to get pictures with the cherry blossoms. And even some of them have little picnics here. It's a very cozy park, and it's honestly one of my favorite things so far about this trip. I am so happy that we got to see some cherry blossoms on this trip. Last time we came, we missed the season by like a week or two, and I was able to take some really good photos with my shirt. So mission accomplished, and now I think we're gonna go hang out on a like rooftop lounge and watch the sunset that overlooks all of Tokyo. And I'm excited to show you because I saw some pictures and it looks beautiful up there. We made our way up to the rooftop lounge and take a look at Tokyo. This is only half of the city. We actually have the other side of the rooftop lounge where we can watch the sunset. But look at how beautiful this is. It's such a big city. And this side doesn't even have like the tall buildings. The other side has all the tall buildings, and I'm excited for a little sunset. I think after this, we're gonna go explore Golden Gai, and that's one of my favorite places to go and grab some drinks and hang out with friends, because it's a bunch of little alleyways with like small shops and small little bars that really kind of have like a little charm to it. Here is the other side of Tokyo that I was talking about, and the sunset is happening right now. Look how busy and beautiful this city looks. You can see the traffic down there. The sun is starting to set. You can see a little bit of Mount Fuji in the distance there. This is very cozy, and I'm excited to just hang out here and, you know, watch the sunset on Tokyo. This is the home of the rising sun, so it kind of fits. Well, the setting sun at this point. I could spend hours up here just watching the city like do its thing, like just watching the cars drive by, the sun setting, the lights turning on. Absolutely beautiful. But like I said, I think we're gonna go hang out in Golden Gai. I think we're gonna take the train actually to Golden Gai, and it's cool because I don't think I've ever I never rode the metro here in Tokyo, so this is my very first time. I love all the vending machines they have down in the subway. I think we have to get a little ticket though. I think this is our train. One thing I've been so excited to see down in this area is the gigantic Godzilla up there. Do you see it? Wow, that's cool actually. I would love to see what that looks like during the day. And I think you can actually go up, and there's a hotel there where you can look out your window and see Godzilla staring at you. I'll try to zoom in a little bit to show you guys because it's a little dark. Look at that. Just peeking over the buildings there. Shinjuku is like New York's Times Square. It's known for like the skyscrapers, neon lights, entertainment, and it's just a really cool place to hang out at, especially at night. It's like we're running into a wall of people here. Shinjuku was a lot of fun, but very busy, and now we made it to Golden Gai, and this place is one of my favorite stops. We came last time, and I remember I drank like venom from a snake, and I definitely want to go back to that bar, but I want to find like other cool little small bars that we can just hang out, maybe drink some Japanese whiskey, and relax a little bit. The alleyways in Golden Guy can look a little scary, but it's really, really awesome. And you just kind of cut through. Each section has like different rows and they all go like in different directions. And like it looks like you shouldn't be walking through this way, but this is like a pathway. Both sides have different stuff on each side. And you go upstairs in some of the lounges. Like look at this one little bar here. You go upstairs and there's a lounge up there. It's so cool. I love exploring around here. It's definitely one of my favorite spots. And with that, I think we are done here today. Sorry the video probably ended abruptly, but the battery died on the camera. It's really hard to keep up when you're traveling with storage and battery when you're not like in your home. But I figured I would just end the video the next morning because today it's our travel day. We're heading back to the United States. But I had so much fun hanging out in Japan. I wish it was a little bit longer on this trip, but we were here mainly just for Star Wars Celebration and the Roosevelt's booth. I'm very lucky that I was able to go up to Disneyland and, you know, go hang out in the parks and explore around Tokyo a little bit, but we have plenty of adventures to come. I think I'm leaving here. I'm going from Japan to New York, and then I'm going New York to Florida, and then Florida to California, and then California back to Florida, and then Florida up to New York, and then New York to London, and then London to Paris, and then Paris to New York, and then New York to Dallas, and then Dallas to Florida in the next 3 weeks. So plenty more videos to come, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It really is an honor to be able to make these videos and entertain and show you guys around and visit cool places. And it's an honor for me personally because I'm going to be able to have these videos to look back on for a lifetime and share with my family and friends. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. It's time to head home and see Gracie girl. So we'll see you next time. Bye.